hear us. Oh no, people probably can't hear us because the stream itself is dead.
Nope, there it goes. They should be able to hear us now. Welcome back, everybody. Sparks found the boss key and is continuing to.
Yeah, Sparks is going to go ahead and continue. That makes sense.
Welcome back, George.
Welcome back, George. Big shoutouts to George, our restreamer of the day.
Hello.
Hello.
Thanks to German internet being stable as usual, but it looks like the awesome moderators have already moved the stream over.
Hey, are we
Thanks,
good?
Stress.
Yeah, it looks like we're back up. We just need the tracker for Sparks to click on something on the tracker. It's everything.
George, stop tripping over your internet cable during restream.
It's fucking telecom, dude. I'm telling you, dude, it's telecom.
No, it's not telecom.
Yes, it is.
Alright. I'm gonna be Gonzo again. I just saw we need a second a new sub goal for ZSR2. Y'all are crazy.
Well, I think at 50 we get even more cool emotes. It could be the same sub goal, just a new number.
At 50, George is gonna switch to wireless network.
Monka. Speaking of Monka, though, Cola is trying to hurt Volvage with the hook shot.
That's gonna make it even worse if I switch to wireless.
Right? That's what I was saying.
Now we gotta have George on doing a seed. That's what we need.
George has to play a Plando. That would be fun. I actually have a Plando already made that George play. It's based off the Scrubs Season 2 rule set.
Oh, that's not bad then.
And actually, with where I put the items and with how I generated it, it is legitimately a seed you could potentially roll with the Scrubs Season 2 settings.
See?
That's what I was going for. I was going for a seed that is like, wait, is this a Plando or is this not? And we're about to see if Deep Fire pays off for Sparks. As Cola F in the chats for iCola.
All the F's in the chat.
That rock was just like, hey, I heard you're trying to beat them pretty quick. How about I know?
Yeah, but I nope. That's pretty accurate.
Or no, Dr. Evil. How about no?
How about no? Yeah, like. How about no?
You can just ask Star to roll you a seed. It's about the same effect. I mean, I rolled some pretty nasty ones myself.
Okay. The funny thing is, I always say this. Like, I never like when I roll seeds for other people. It's usually like average to decent seeds, right?
But when you start to run them, they just turn to trash.
Yeah. When I roll my own seeds, yeah, they're garbage. They're always garbage.
See, I'm the other way. I roll jets for me, and I roll trash for everyone else.
It's ridiculous. Like I remember, I had we did a multi-world one time. I rolled like 3 different seeds, and all 3 of the seeds I was in BK for like 5 minutes. At minimum.
Wow.
Like,
and it looks like Sparks is gonna go fight Volvage. And again, him and Kohler are pretty much in sync again. And there's the boss key for Weasel. Yeah, it looks like the rest of Fire was a bust.
Call it in the troll hole.
See, this is why I use bomb tree strats. They don't care about the troll hole.
Indeed.
And speaking of bomb tree strats, we're going to see Weasel do that.
This tree is really cool if you pull it off correctly, like that. But it's just like when you fail it though, it's just like it's stuff feels bad. But that being said, it's like T2 will be catching up with everybody. Oh no, it's as they fall straight down. Oof.
The snipe. And the sometimes like, you know what? Here's some more. I wasn't done with you. Don't you leave me. I'm not done talking to you.
Like that reminds me. Have you ever watched the Totally Legit speedruns by Scott Falco? The one where he does
yes.
have you seen the one where he does the Wind Waker one? That's like what that reminded me of right there when he saved and quit. It's like the point where he saves it.
Also, triple Volvagia. Let's go. Well, kind of triple Volvagia, as Sparks has already done.
And Cola's not far off.
And there's Cola's kill. We're not going to see ice arrows, Rip. You can do ice arrows during this part of Volvagia and do quad damage.
Great, I love it.
No, honestly, I like the Scott Falco ones where it actually talks about what's going on. So the one that has the OOT and Wind Waker combo, the one that's got Luigi's Mansion, Pokemon Gold, and Link's Awakening combo, and then the Majora's Mask one.
Yeah, they're like all around. They're all just great. I think if I had to say one of my favorite one was probably.
Is this a Golden Age Simpsons episode? Because I'm about to choke a child. As the Happy Mask guy from the Majora's Mask one.
Oh. So great.
Also, Cola immediately goes and checks the fountain, where Sparks is like, you know what? I'm going to Shadow.
I think my favorite what is still has to be the Wind Waker one, because I just like remember when I first watched it, I just died laughing.
Would you just kill our old mailman? Yep. All right. Guess the job's yours.
And then just like falls down.
I'm done with this mail. I hate all mail. Mail. That's $5 from me.
For me.
All right, let's go beat that coffee throwing dude together. What's funny though is if you hookshot Zelda during that final fight, she'll actually give you a heart. Yeah.
Yeah, she gives you 3 hearts actually.
I'm not even going to try to butcher the Japanese language, but when both Link and Phantom Ganon do the whole "I yearn for true gender equality" speech.
That one was just too good.
It's like, what's wrong with you? You can't treat a lady like that. I yearn for true gender equality.
when we say
Aruba, Jamaica, Montana.
What about when is it Helmrock? Yeah, Helmrock pops up. Like, bird up.
And it's like terminal montage ripoff. Bird up.
And then just gay with the fucking KO.
Speaking of terminal montage, though, have you seen Speedrunner Mario Melee Fox?
You cut out a lot there.
Have you seen Speedrunner Mario versus Melee Fox?
No, I haven't. I gotta see that.
Oh, it's fantastic. It's Mr. Wahoo himself versus Mr. Hi-Ya himself.
That's great. I definitely want to check that one out. But if you guys haven't seen any of these videos, I definitely recommend checking out Terminal Montage and Scott Falco. They're both fantastic.
As we're gonna see double Shadow.
Baby. Wait, who's doing double? Who's doing second shadow?
Cola.
Oh, Cola. Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Imagine doing all of Shadow without a bow.
Oh my lord.
I mean, there's only really one thing you need it.
Right,
Yeah,
since my internet seems to be running unstable, we're actually going to be passing restream control over to Star here. So, if there's any questions, please start going to Star. But yeah, sorry about that again. Just we still don't know what happened. Just my internet.
The meaning of life is to go fast.
Oh,
German
okay.
internet will be German internet. So yeah, I'll continue to lurk and chat and have fun.
All right, thank you so much, Star. But yes, chat, the meaning of life is to go fast. Yeah, ZSR blames Star now, exactly.
So, yeah, I think out of the Scott Falco animations he's done, I think the one that's probably the most underrated out of the Totally Legit series is the Link's Awakening one.
Oh yes, where he's like trying to decide between shooting the kids or shooting the Octoroks, and he looks at the rating and it's rated E. It's like, bang, bang on the Octoroks. Star to George, you rolled this seed? I rolled this seed.
No, I rolled the seed.
No, I rolled the seed. I'm Spartacus. The seed's really not that bad. Honestly, it's your standard season 4 seed. It's just an AD seed.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, definitely the seed's not that bad, but logically, it's horrible.
Yeah, the logic is like, it's not even spaghetti logic. It's vermicelli logic. Because the logic is so thin and tangled together.
Non-disastrous 6.0 seed. Look, Chaz, it's because you didn't roll it. Like, next time you roll the next seed, I assure you it'll be disastrous.
No pen name. With having market foolish, there's nowhere it can be that we can't access right now.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, that's still not that bad. We have access to Ice Cavern, and boom, there we go. Or Long Shot. Like,
yeah,
Wasteland wouldn't be bad. It would just be a check that you're probably going to last location.
Yeah, I was going to say that. It's pretty much like most of our runners are going to either last location it or metagame it.
But, I mean, at that point, though, it's not bad because the seed's bad. It's bad because you decided to last location it. Also, though, we are almost at 3 hours and we have yet to... S4. And we have 11 out of 49 forfeit. So a standard George seed.
It's not bad.
Yet to finish, Rogue Copter. I don't know why my mic keeps cutting out, but yeah, yet to finish.
So, Light Trail is definitely still looking to be a good chance. Like, I mean, we got Strength 3 pretty, kind of, I guess you'd say midway through the seed, so it does sound like it's a possibility.
I mean, after Shadow's done, well, actually, technically, even without Shadow, we have access to Ganons.
Yeah, in general. Which again, with how these new settings are with 4 medallions, like it really does kind of put that that damper on Ganon's being a good play. Whereas like there's stuff like Shadow Temple, GTG, you know, a lot of other places that just have almost even just as many checks, but not nearly as powerful.
But yeah, Rogue, Hammer was your way, the hero. And it was accessible by beating Ice Cavern. Logical magic in ice as well.
Well, we also had double wallet, so that also means we could just bot blue fire too. So
Right, but the second wallet was out of logic.
was it?
Mm-hmm. It was deeper in spirit.
No, that doesn't mean it's out of logic.
No, wait, where was it?
Because if we have if all 5 keys were without magic, you can get that.
Oh yeah, we did it. I keep forgetting we had access to all 5 keys.
Yeah. Yeah, the magic in Forest Temple was everyone's second. The first magic was actually Ice Cavern.
Right, but everyone's first magic was more than like. Everyone on Restream has a bow, except for Icola.
Yeah, for some reason.
But to be fair, they have not needed the bow yet, except for Forest Temple.
Yeah, I mean, I assume Cola has. I assume Cola has a Scarecrow set.
I don't know. If they don't, it's going to be a very long way. Well, no, they have Furor's Wind. I'm pretty sure.
It's not bad.
No, wait, is Cola? I don't know if Cola has Furor's Wind or not. I know Furor's Wind was in GTG.
Yeah. I mean, Cola might know how to do the bomb tree strat, so.
Yeah, that's true. We have seen FW. It was in GTG. That's right. It was a bowlock check. Who has it?
T2 has it?
T2 has it, yeah. T2 has it. Like, I know, I swear I had seen it. We've seen all 3 of the fairy magics.
No, ATC Grotto is the tech that Grotto. Boulder of Destiny is Boulder of Destiny.
Boulder of Destiny is also known as Johnny's Boulder. Speaking of which, happy birthday to Johnny Games. His 18th birthday today. Can we get some Feels birthday man in the chat for him?
You know, yeah, no bows were way the hero this seed. Because all like at least the two bows that we had did not lock each other, and then we don't know about the third bow. The third bow could, but that at that point doesn't matter. There's 2 bows that don't lock each other, so
Yeah.
So not much going on in here in Shadow, fortunately.
It's required Medallion Shadow. There's never anything. The only time Shadow has anything is if it's a stone Shadow.
Clearly, you didn't watch the Vodzilla Mr. Martin match, because that was yeah, that one definitely wasn't. That one was very interesting. That's all I will say is if you want to see a medallion that was not, or medallion Shadow that wasn't Baron, check that one out. Check that one out.
I'll have to do that then. I'm behind on a couple of them. I wait for them to go into YouTube. Because the YouTube player is a lot easier to rewind and fast forward. And T2 is about to get their boss key. As Weasel is now going Shadow. We're about to have triple Shadow, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, pretty soon, because of where Sparks is, we're about to have quad Shadow. Shoutouts to quad Shadow, everybody.
I mean, when you have Shadow this late, you kind of expect quad Shadow.
Yeah. The biggest question on everybody's mind, or at the very least mine, is will we have a finisher before 3 hours? We've got 2 minutes and 30 seconds to figure that out.
And with 80 and 80 and Shadow being super late, I highly doubt it. On top of the fact, I mean, like that first place winner had to have been like super lucky on finding the Kokiri sword, I would think.
Or they just did Weep Skip and got their Iron Boots and Hammer super early.
That's true too.
Like, this is definitely a seed where Weep Skip would help you. 100%.
Oh yeah.
Because you Weep Skip, you get Magic, you get Epona's Song, which gives you access to GTG, which gives you Ferora's Wind, and it gets you the Iron Boots, which gets you the Hammer.
Yeah, Weepskit here is definitely a huge advantage.
The item in Frozen Waters was the Hammer, Tannerin, and your Iron Boots were on King Zora.
Okay, the awkward thing about so actually more thing about the awkward thing about that is you have to unfreeze King Zora, right? You have to do Weep Skip, you have to unfreeze King Zora, and then you have to do Weep Skip again. So it's like super awkward.
Yep. Then again, though, you have Minuet, you have a kind of quick access back to Zora's Domain. It's not that bad. You have Scale in your adult one, so you're fine.
Yeah.
Hammer wasn't really that bad, though, Tanner, and we knew that Icy Waters was going to be our final, or our Hammer.
Yeah.
Well, not necessarily it had to be our Hammer, but we knew it was Icy Waters.
Yeah. And so we finally found the third bomb bag. As I talked about way back before, that that definitely confirms that DMC was Way the Hero for the bomb bag. But I think.
Oh yeah, just the fact they had to unfreeze King Zora to get it. I mean, they trolly. But I mean, look at all the Paradox letter seeds where you have to unfreeze King Zora by buying Blue Fire to get Rudo's letter to then go get something in Ice.
Yeah.
And those type of seeds is honestly where Weep Skip would come most into play. Is if you have, say, Ice Wave the hero, Jabu is a stone, and the OOT song is not something you need. You then don't have to worry about finding both wallets.
Yeah. Or you could just end up getting 4 medallions before you need to go over there, which that was obviously is not possible.
Well, I just mean in most settings in general. Like most standard settings with Paradox Letter and Weep Skip just destroys it.
Yeah, of course. Happy 3 hour mark. Still
Happy 3 hours. While we're not done, we also have not had any more forfeits. Well, the butter knife is either it's on Bongo or it's somewhere that we don't frickin' know.
Yeah.
If it's not here, my guess would be Deeper One. Also, get ready, guys. We're about to have Quad Shadow. 3 minutes. Oh, yeah, Ganon's, too. We have all of Ganon's. It's probably just there. Yeah, the Kokiri Sword in these rule settings, Chubby Panda, is required because we have closed Deku, which means you have to have a Deku Shield and a Kokiri Sword to be able to access the Deku Tree as a child. And Sparks almost letting us not have almost a 1 cycle on Bongo.
Dang.
Hey, another bug bottle, by the way, in... Or, wait, no, we knew that. Cola just decided to get it.
Yeah.
But no, it's still 2 bug bottles we had in the seed.
Yeah. I think
No, it's the butter knife. Or if you want to be really memey, it's the Deku sword and the Kokiri shield. And technically, we have quad shadow. We're in shadow with all 4 players. It was only for like 10 seconds, but quad shadow.
and then it's over. And now it's over.
Honestly, Sparks has a very good chance of being the first finisher if we find Kokiri sword pretty quickly.
Yeah, there's a chance. There's a very good possibility. But you're saying there's a chance.
The poke stick. I thought that's a Deku stick.
Yes.
Those poke even harder. So Sparks definitely going Ganon's here. I don't see why you wouldn't.
Yeah, I mean,
If you had the choice between 3-item water, Ganon's castle, you go Ganon's castle.
Yeah, of course. Like, I don't... Like...
So here's the question. If this is currently outside Ganon's castle, why does the say Ganon's castle? The little Goron sword.
Well, I mean... Jason already calls it the mini Goron sword, which I think is a better aptly name for it. Like, you know... That's probably my favorite name for the Kokiri sword. Definitely like it better than the butter knife.
I like the butter knife because how else are you going to get your butter spread on your toast without the Kokiri sword?
The butter sword, duh.
Yeah, the hookshot bongo kill for Ikola. Because they still don't have their bow. As we're seeing Light Trial, folks. Is it going to be here? Oh, well, there's the one key. We don't have to go hunt for it.
There's a key. Lame. I was hoping there wasn't going to be a key in here.
And the gold scale.
Oh. Guess that means we could diving in labs and logic, I guess.
Oh god, I completely forgot that could be. Because ever since we've had access to do Water Temple, nobody has actually done diving in the lab. And more shoes.
I'll rip my bet.
My bet will still be going because everyone is currently Kokiri sword from Go mode except for Ikola. So as long as Ikola does not find the butter knife first, my bet wins. Because my bet was the last check before we're in Go mode. Also, here comes double magic for Ikola. Oh no, this is their bow. That's right. I don't know why I thought magic was there. Where's their double magic's in force? They're about to get their double magic.
Yeah, they're gonna, yeah. They're probably mad that they just now got their bow.
Magic on its way, exactly. In like 15 minutes. So if we don't have double shadow, we have double force. Or if we...
We don't have double forest. We already seen that.
Yeah, we saw double forest, then we saw quad shadow, now we're in more.
Yes, I agree. I agree with the breaking up of Bitsy.
What about breaking up with Bitsy?
No, I'm saying that you were like breaking up a lot, so it was like just making jokes.
Oh.
And I said it wrong.
Yeah, we did have triple Jabba at one point too, that's right.
Yeah,
I have no idea why my microphone keeps cutting out. I really don't. Because I have nothing in my settings that would cause it to like have a gate of any kind.
It just doesn't like you.
Cola is he, him pronouns. Awesome. Thank you, Star.
Also, it could very well just like you might need to lower your sensitivity on your Discord.
I'd have to look at where that goes.
You go under your personal settings, like the little cog that's next to your name, and then you go to voice and video. Or video.
I don't know where in the voice and video is the sensitivity.
It says it on there.
Settings, voice video.
The input, where it says input sensitivity.
I just have it automatically determine input sensitivity.
Yeah, I don't do that because the automatic is so bad. There it is. There's a forest trial.
It is in force trial? Okay.
Forest trial. So Holy Sparks is in go mode.
GG's, and
GG's.
that's technically my bet because it was the last check before we're in go mode. Because since we don't need any more keys for Deku,
unless of course somebody said forest
well,
trial.
they both could win. They both could just win. All right.
Yeah,
well, I've adjusted the input sensitivity. It should be coming through a lot better now.
And yeah, this was sadly was pretty average, especially for a George seed.
Honestly, if no one else bet closer, no pen name, you might just win that bet.
Yeah, because I said light 2, so I couldn't win it because I would technically an opinion girl is closer than me.
Okay, I'm currently looking at the bet list, so give me a minute and I'll see who is the winner.
Awesome,
Okay,
thank you.
I'll give you exactly 1 minute. 59, 58, 57. No, I'm joking.
No. We need NA weekly minutes, so that's like 7 minutes.
Oh yeah, you're right. My bad.
All right, I want to time this. I'm going to time from when Sparks gains control inside the Deku Tree till it says you have obtained the Forest Medallion. I want to see how long it takes him to do it. I'll be using the timer that I'm seeing on Sparks' stream to give you all the times that I see him going in.
Okay, in the meantime, well, looking at the bets, this is PSR2, so you were the only premium bet, Fitzy, and since last check before go mode is fine anyway, you win!
Woohoo! Let's go!
By default!
Or in the famous Nappa voice, yay! Also, they entered Deku Tree at 3:09:14, according to Sparks' tracker.
Yeah. Okay, so, 3 people bet light trial.
3 people bet light trial. Did any of us specifically guess a chest?
Light 2 was slow as...
Yeah, but
So-
I was meaning in the next room, not the actual That's what I mean by light 2.
So, and then one person bet Shadow Trial. I generally don't remember which of those 2 trials is physically
Shadow
closer to
Trial
Forest
is-
Trial.
Shadow Trial is physically closer to Forest.
Sure, in which case,
I will say, though,
You win.
if they bet Shadow Trial 2, that is further away.
no. Byron, I probably boxed that horribly. You win.
So I think I guess no one actually directly voted somewhere in Ganon's castle. I would say that would probably be the closest one.
If there was a generic Ganon's bet, I would have given that one.
The more specific the bet, I would award if it's more accurate.
In this case, though, Shadow Trial is technically closer than Light Trial.
There's 1:30 for Sparks.
Yeah, Shadow Trial is closer to Light Trial, and well, there goes.
1:40, 45.
2 minutes.
1 minute and 50 seconds.
Yep, Goku is very fast.
But it can be faster than 1 minute 50 seconds. Fastest one I've seen on a restream was 1 minute and 35 seconds. And they did the fastest 2-3-1 that I've ever seen. Like what they did is they bounced off the first nut that each of them had spit out, and there was not a single wasted nut whatsoever.
Oh, and Samba time was in Temple time.
Yeah, we
Boo.
knew that.
Oh,
We knew
did
that.
Well, still,
We knew that
boo.
just from process of elimination.
Wait, did we see Burning Cat?
No, but it was hinted to be Bolero.
Oh, I didn't realize we got a hint for Bolero. Oh, Bolero beyond Burning Cat.
Yeah.
Still, boo.
But Sparks has a very good chance of being one of, if not the first finisher.
Definitely. Depends on. I mean, there's still definitely a chance of a few others that are off screen that could finish. We don't know where anyone else is.
Yeah, that's very true. They'll 100% be the first finisher of the restream, though. That's 100% accurate.
Yeah, for sure. Like, Holy Sparks is definitely winning first place on the restream. That's for sure. Yeah. So Weasel.
I mean, Sparks is highly ranked in the brackets as well.
Yeah. So yeah, Weasel is now going into Ganon's castle. I wonder if Weasel will go Forest Trial here first. Because I know that's what I do. That's my routing. I always go Forest Trial first. So
I'm going to give ZSR Bad Bot like 20 more seconds before I just say it myself. I'll give it until the Stalfos in here are dead. And then I'll just make the announcement myself.
and Weasel getting that Kokiri sword, getting in go mode. I assume somebody finished in first, I guess?
Yeah, somebody finished in first.
Okay.
The Aeronaut has finished in first with 3:12:14. GG's to the Aeronaut.
GG's. It's okay. Holy Sparks will still get first place on the restream at least.
They definitely will.
See, everyone knows that's the only first place that truly matters.
Yep.
Yeah, Holy Sparks taking it nice and slow here. Don't want to risk it. Oh shoot, you get all these bomb trees, what are you gonna do with them, right?
No, there's only been one finish so far, and it was the Aeronaut. They finished in first with 3:12:14. But ZSR bot typically will display the finish times as they come in, and they didn't. And so I was giving it like 2 or 3 minutes before I put it in there. As T2 is going into the Bongo fight. And Cola, having already beat Bongo, is now going into the Phantom Ganon fight.
This is which Cola will get. Cola will get their
Light arrows.
get his okay, and
The entire thing just went down. Okay.
nice.
Well,
Love it.
That's why we have that's why we have Twitch.
Indeed.
Where is Sparks? There's Sparks. Sparks is the closest one, so let's
back up here.
pull his chat back. I'm gonna pull his stream up specifically. Time for Radio ZSR. Well, right now, Radio ZSR is brought to you by the Samsung Galaxy 21 because I'm not subscribed to Sparks' channel, so I still get ads.
Love it.
And it looks like it's back.
The restream. Oh, to refresh them.
Yeah, the restream is. We got it fixed before that ad ever finished, by the way.
Classic. Looks like Holy Sparks did fall down.
They did fall down, but they only had one hit left to go, I think. Also, T2 and Cola finished their bosses at the same time. One just has a longer cutscene. And we traveled back in time. Yeah, all of the trackers just need to click something and then click back, and their tracking will be fixed.
Yeah, at least it's not a purple screen. Look, I'd rather the purple screen than an ad, to be fair. No, I know why the.
No, I'd rather be the. I'd rather it be an ad because I can complain about ads. The purple screen, it's just sitting. It removes your sound completely. You at least have some sound from the ad.
I just don't. I don't like the ads because it's just really stupid that Twitch is doing all this crap just to prevent people from not having to watch ads. It's like they make millions of dollars. They don't need Twitch ads too.
I know we're listening to Tito's stream, but Sparks' Ganon music is the I can't remember which town, but it's the Pokemon da 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 da.
That's oh my god! You say
Is
it
that
now.
Pallet Town?
Yes, that's it. I was gonna say it's Pallet
Okay.
Town. I knew exactly.
I couldn't remember if it was Pallet Town or if it was. It's Route 1. That's right.
Oh, is it? Is it Route 1?
Yeah, it is Route 1.
I could have sworn that was Pallet Town.
But there's phase 1 down for Sparks. Also, it has been 6 minutes since the R-Not finished, and no one else has finished yet. As we see Tidu going for horseback archery, looking for that butter knife.
Really doesn't.
As we had briefly 69. Can we get a collective nice in chat?
Nice. I don't want to put in.
Briefly nice.
Yeah, I gotta I'll give it to you. Here you go, man. If I can frickin' spell. Holy crap.
As Weasel gets their Song of Time and their Ganon's boss key.
Alright.
And it's the prescription.
Holy Sparks has Ganon down. Get your GGs in the chat. I was about to like say something about like Holy Sparks continue on, but this is the weekly. This isn't. I've been doing too many S4 brackets.
No, I've been doing the same thing.
And we have pushed the pig and received bacon.
Also, our last bow was 1500 horseback archery.
And Holy Sparks
as the Holy Sparks finishes 319.14
with a solid second place.
And that's exactly 7 minutes apart.
Nice.
And right now we are looking to see if Sparks wants an interview. They said they will just need just a minute. So we will bring them in a little bit. But as we do that, we see Tidu heading. Looks like they're heading to Ganon's. 7 minutes, though. Their deep fire didn't cost them 7 minutes. It really didn't. Or at least I don't think it did.
For who?
For Sparks. Does doing everything from the shortcut in fire all the way up, does that take 7 minutes?
Not even. Maybe 3.
As we get our third place finisher, Yo-Yo Canary, with a time of 3:20.31. GG's to them.
I thought that'd be a canary, but just that canary does sound right.
If it's canary, I've been saying the whole thing wrong for a long time.
Yeah, I don't think that's actually I don't think that's how canary is spelled.
Yeah, canary is a Y at the end. And Weasel getting the validation chest. It's a piece of heart.
T2 in Ganon's castle, so we'll be getting there, getting his Kokiri sword here soon. Okay.
Yeah, I'm thinking Aranot just squeeped here, and if Aranot squeeped, then that would definitely explain, because that would allow you to get your Nocturne so much earlier, which means you have access to Ganon's castle even quicker.
There's definitely a good chance that, because I don't understand. Like, I know, like, was it T2? I think it was T2 that squeezed and then didn't do anything.
They squeeped and checked everything they could to see if they could find their Zora Fountainway, the hero.
Yeah. So, unfortunately, didn't pay out for him, but that's okay.
And there's bottle percent, everybody, for us, no one. And there's Sparks. I'll go ahead and bring him in. I can't bring him in. Somebody else will have to bring him in.
I unfortunately don't have those powers. Oh.
Like, I can bring him into every other one, but I can't bring him into this call. And we are joined by Sparks. GG's, Sparks. How are you feeling, man?
Disappointed. I wanted to win.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
This was a mess.
This was definitely a mess. The only thing, because we were trying to go through our heads without just looking at Aranot's VOD and just thinking what they could have done, and the only thing we could have thought was that they did Weep Skip as soon as they got that first bug bottle, and then just followed the magic and the hammer and ice a little bit earlier.
The problem is, if you do Weep Skip, you can't actually get the check from King Zora.
Well, you can. You just have to walk.
You just have to go back, though, which is like I don't see that happening. Like, I think anyone who Weep Skipped here probably got punished by the Iron Boots really badly.
But regardless, though, you did a fantastic job there. Obviously, it was a George seed, so you know we knew we were in for a hell of a time.
It was, yeah. So that's one way to describe this seed.
One question I have is, when you did manual big pose, did you forget that Market was hinted foolish?
Yes, I started slashing the door at Market right as I realized, like, as I walked back into the pole hole, I'm like, oh wait, this is foolish. Whoops.
Well, might as well check it.
Well, I needed my bottle back at that point. I wanted 2 bottles for ice.
That's fair. That's very fair. Oh, and we saw the bow from you super early. You were the first one we actually saw that bow from Composer's Grave. How did you feel when you got that?
Really good, actually. Especially when the bomb bag came off Huddle shooting. Like, from up, I felt ahead this whole seed. Like, the whole seed I felt ahead here. I don't play a seed that well, like, that often where you feel ahead, like, the whole time. But this was one of them. It just, apparently I wasn't.
Yeah. I mean, for Restream, you still got first. You know, that's first in the heart.
I mean, second place is nice. Okay, second place is nice. I've done it in a couple of the qualifiers even, but where's the first? I need it now.
Well, the first now is going to come against your race against Felix tomorrow.
No, 1v1s don't count. It has to be a weekly or a qual.
It has to be a weekly thing. But unfortunately, Weasel here is having a bit of trouble here. They weren't able to get this jump / storage. That is very unfortunate.
I think they stored it, and I think they just hammered on their very first time they tried to hit Ganon. But Phoenix Feather coming in 4th place, 325.32. But, I mean, there's really not much left to say. The only thing we never really found was the lens, which is probably just in deep water at this point. Or in Deku.
It could still be on Pierre as well. I never checked Pierre in Fire. I was kind of worried about that. Like, there were so many keys available. It's one of the only reason I went deep fire is because there were so many keys. So everything at the top was an item. Like, do I climb? Do I leave it? I decided to climb. Didn't have Boleros. Like, didn't have Feroz. Like, I'll just go up there, and then you get garbage. And I'm like, oh god, this was a bad decision.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, Furores was... If you had to guess where Furores was, where do you think it was? Because we did see it on Restream.
GTG.
Yeah. It was bow locked in GTG. We saw 2 runners ago. We saw Iacola go super early. They didn't get their bow until 3 hours and 8 minutes.
With how much of a mess this seed was earlier, I wasn't going to touch GTG.
Yeah.
Because I figured at least somebody's either gone with Strength 2 or somebody's gone with Bow, and if any progression is there, they're going to finish.
Speaking of that, finding what we then later learned was the long shot in Spirit Temple was a huge bailout for you there.
I mean, I had a lot of skulls already. I think I got my 20th in Spirit even. So I'd have got the hook pretty quickly. Regardless, I would have... Yeah, I mean, I got 20, literally in Spirit.
At that point, though, we had not seen either hook, and you were the first time we had seen the hook shot on stream, too.
There was very little left, though, logically, I think.
Yeah, it was a very huge bottleneck that first couple hours. As
So
Weasel
James-
finishes with 3:27.12.
So we will see if Weasel wants to come in for an interview here also.
And we're just trying to get him pulled in. And there he is. GG's Weasel. How are you feeling
GG's.
about this George seed?
Sorry. Oh god, that was a nightmare.
That
Not wrong.
I mean, a nightmare that you still top 5'd in.
Yeah, I did not expect that. I was like, I don't know. I just felt like I played great. The early game felt really shitty. I think I got bailed out by the out of logic bow, like really hard.
Yeah, both you and Sparks got that bow super early. Yeah, and Weasel, it does seem like you're a little quiet, even on my end.
Yeah, my mic normally is.
As we hit go mode for Cola, as T2 goes into the Goma fight. But I mean, honestly, for the seed, there wasn't much to talk about because there were so many different times where y'all, all 4 of y'all, were just in the same spot. We had triple Jabu, we had quad Shadow, we had 2 different sets of double Forest almost.
I mean, you get through that first hour and a half, that monstrosity, maybe the first 2 hours even, like you get through that monstrosity, and however the hell you're supposed to figure out the logic there. And then the rest
Very
is just
carefully.
really just about...
Well, even then, you and Weasel were very close, or no, you and Cola were very close together that first hour and a half, as were T2 and Weasel. Like, there really wasn't a point that we were just seeing different checks being done from all the runners. Like, it was, for the most part, Sparks, it was really just you checking them for us, and then everyone else getting them like 20 seconds later.
Yeah, I mean, that bow into bomb bag, I think that'll help us so much earlier.
Oh, absolutely.
Like,
Especially with where the other bows and bomb bags were.
Oh, yeah.
And we finally found the third bow. It was vanilla at horseback archery.
Of course it was.
Always.
So the logical bomb bag was on the crater then, right, with the hovers?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. that was the
Technically,
first one.
both bomb bags are in logic almost at the same time.
Not quite.
No, it's both bows are in logic almost at the same
Yeah.
time. I'm sorry.
Both bows
Yeah.
are pretty much in logic at the same time. It's bomb bags definitely were not both in
Wait,
logic.
also-
You needed a bow.
Wait,
which-
I never saw the second bow. Where was that?
Tektite Grotto.
Yeah.
Ooh, of course it was.
Also, no Pawns, Melrose, and Keepsake all finishing within 14 seconds of each other.
That's crazy.
With No Pawns doing a 1 second snipe against Melrose.
That's just crazy.
So they were all in that final Ganon cutscene together at some point. But I mean,
where the 2 wallets were.
one was in Spirit, one was the other in Forest?
I know I got both. I don't remember where they were.
I
thought
got
maybe-
both, but I can't remember.
One
where they
magic
were.
was in Ice Cavern. One magic was in Forest.
No, the
No, the
wallets. The
the
wallets.
wallets.
One was in Spirit.
and one was in. I'm pretty sure it was
I know I grabbed
In the
second one
forest.
somewhere. I don't
I'm pretty sure it was
I
forest.
don't know where. Because, like, you could probably buy blue fire and get the irons for the bow in Tectite Girl.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
My god.
Also, Keepsake, welcome on in. As Sora finishes 9th place with a time of 3:31. Yeah, that was a hell of a seed. A lot of people are doing fairly well for how bad that seed was.
Look, everyone knows every seed can sub 4 days.
No, the brackets have shown they can't.
All seeds can sub 4 days. Okay, everyone.
all seeds can sub 430. There we go.
So 4.5 days, gotcha. I would use okay.
I am thinking of Challenge Cup, Tanner, and thank you.
I would say more people got more rewarded with Weep Skip than punished.
Well, no, because you would have to walk back around because you can't clip through King Zora while he's thawing.
Yeah, well, yeah, I know that, but I'm saying like even still, there's so much stuff you just get from that.
Also, that was a very clean Master Sword Knuckle fight from T2.
That's the problem if you Weep Skip here, though. Like, you only get an out of logic magic, which I don't think helps all that much. I mean, that's from my point of view, at least, where I got one of the bows.
But you
out.
also get the
but-
hammer too.
You get
but you
analogic
don't,
magic.
because-
You get
You can't get the hammer. You can get information on the hammer, but you're gonna last location the iron boots. Like, you're never gonna run back to domain. Just fucking weep.
I mean, if I got the Zora Fountain Wath before I weeped, then I might go back and thaw him.
Well, yeah, that's the problem. You can fire him from behind. You just can't check him. And like,
yeah, and
like
again, you don't quite like get punished. Like I said, you get opponents and you get early magic, which is two pretty big things.
But then again, GGG was a complete bait though, so the Epona song might not have been great.
Yeah.
As Liam 6 finishes in 11th place, GG's Liam.
GG's.
Oh, and Doc keeps in 10th. I knew I saw Doc's name, I just couldn't see it where. I mean, there was one bottle very easy with the scale. You get the scale, get a bean, and get the bottle on the TARDIS.
Yep. That one was in logic.
Also, Doc with the raid of 3. Welcome on in. Congrats on the top 10 finish. Yeah, that's the big thing is, when do you go back for irons if you weep skip? Me, if I'm weep skipping, I'm also checking what King Fatass has. So I personally would be getting it.
If you're me, you probably check it just to make sure, or either that, or you realize you can't do it, and you go around and then you forget about them. That's exactly what I would do. I'd end up forgetting about them.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, you're either getting it right there, you're not weep skipping, or you last location it. As Dr. Kurth finishes in 12th place, 335.20. GG's.
We seem to have a lot of doctors in this race.
Oh yeah. As we officially have... Wait, hold up. I can't say that yet. We gotta wait for the bot to catch up. There we go. Cola in 13th place with 335.41. We officially have more finishers than forfeits.
Yep. And not to be mistaken with iCola, who's on the restream.
Yes, iCola is about to finish. Oh, and gets hit on the backswing by that knuckle.
I hate that. I hate when that happens. This is the most frustrating thing. You like strategically dodge it, and then the game's like, JK, no you don't.
my knuckles are pretty funny. I triggered the second one knock, didn't I? Because I don't know the one. I can't kill both of them with Master Sword. I've not learned that yet. It's something I keep meaning to learn.
Crap is
And
impossible.
then triggered the second one. I was like, oh, you know what? I'm not even going to attempt to fight that. I'm just going to shoot them.
Yeah. I just figured you did it because you got hit and you were like, all right, I'm just gonna play this safe. I don't know. I like that. Every time I see somebody use choose strats, I just.
Oh, that's right. Titties were also in GTG.
Yeah, we're about to have a full restream finish here soon.
Yeah.
2 o'clock. It's pretty good. Yeah, keep saying there's a lot of people that didn't touch GTG. I don't even think Spark, Sparks, you didn't, did you?
No, I never touched CTG.
I think did Weasel? Did I don't think
Weasel
did.
did
No,
not.
I went to Ganon's like, first location, the Kokiri. So.
Yeah, like
I lost location.
yeah, I was about to say I was literally the funniest thing. I was like I would have been the same boat as you, Weasel. I would have found it first thing, the first item I check in Ganon's.
I kind of like half meta that decision because I figured if something was in GTG, like people would have been finishing faster.
That's why I never went
And
as
then I
well. I was
also
like,
just
nope.
And T2 feeling super tired, so they are not going to join us for an interview, but they still played super strong. So we wish them our congratulations and hope that they have a good night.
Was not having a good time here. Keep getting too close.
Yeah, it's nearly 4 a.m. for him, so that's completely understandable.
Yeah, it's
As
3
Cola going in. What's up,
It's 3
Sparks?
a.m. and I'm gonna go get my dinner. So
All right.
It's not even 9 p.m. here.
It's almost 9 p.m. here though.
Oh yeah, no, it's like 15 minutes to 9, but it's still not 9. Like Restream will probably be done before 9.
Yeah, it should be. Like seeing that Cola's here, T2 is done. Yeah, we're pretty much gonna be.
Yeah, that cutscene is really loud.
But yeah, if you guys haven't already, you should definitely consider subscribing to the ZSR2 channel here. If you do, you'll have Void goes to OOTR Hell Sanity. But give big shouts to all of our runners, P2, Holy Sparks, Cola, and Weasel. Also big shouts to all of our trackers, Ginger, Sunny, K Next Door, No Pin Name Girl, and Purple. And also big shouts to my co-host here, Bitsy. Make sure you give all these amazing people a follow. And if you haven't been keeping up, make sure to check out the schedule to check out all the brackets that are coming up here soon. So, and if also you want to do what me and Bitsy are doing here, or maybe you want to do like how Purple, No Pin Game Girl, Gang Story, and you want to be a tracker or even commentator, just consider checking out volunteering. It's a lot of fun. You know, there's a lot of people here who has never actually had any experience with it, and this is where they get their first experience with it, their first taste of it. So don't be afraid.
And on that note, we are bringing in the final bits as iCola is about to be done themselves. And iCola has finished in 15th place, top 20 time, with a time of 3:40.28.
GG's.
And we're right now trying to see if they want an interview as well. But while we wait for that, I'm going to go ahead, since I don't have these scheduled for ZSR, I'm going to go ahead and go over the next few days for the main standard Season 4 tournament, as well as the Challenge Cup, which coming up, let's see. Let's refresh that because some of those have already happened. There we go. So coming up tomorrow, we have 4 matches, including, no, 5 matches. That's part of your outro? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, this weekend all around is pretty stacked, so definitely would stick around and check out a lot of the stuff that's coming up.
And it looks like Cola's super tired anyway, so they are not going to join us.
As well. All right. Well, I guess that means we need to start wrapping this up, I guess. But before we do, again, I already give big shout outs to everyone here, but I do want to give a shout outs to the Scrubs Central. When I'm up here, I usually like to give a shout outs. So if you feel, if you're someone that's kind of beginner to kind of low tier, you should guys definitely check out the Scrubs Scrubs Central. Oh, you already posted it. It's okay. But it's a great place to learn, great place to join, and we do have tournaments that do come up. I don't know when the next one's going to be, but we definitely will be soon.
It is currently to be determined.
As far as we know, it is to be determined.
That's where I got my start. Scrubs is actually pretty awesome. So.
Same here. I was in both Scrubs tournaments, Season 1 and Season 2. I went one match further in Season 2 with winning my first one instead of going 0-2, but beyond that, not much.
I unfortunately went 0-2 on mine too, but that happens.
But hey, comparing that to Season 1, where I got my first bow at 4 hours in the open grotto.
It was great.
It was fantastic. But the two biggest matches, in my opinion, that are happening tomorrow are probably going to be Marco and What the Hells, and then Felix Oide and Holy Sparks, in my personal opinion, of course. But those are both tomorrow at 4 and then 7 p.m. Eastern. But
Yeah.
start if you wanted to take over from that, because you have like all of the infos. I've only got the 2.
Yep. So coming up here, we have. Well, we're going to have here. We're going to be raiding actually shortly to the Zelda 2 Randomizer weekly race over on ZeldaSpeedRuns main. I will be commentating that. So we're going to go chill over there, listen to some music, and then the race itself will start up in around 10 minutes. Then tomorrow we have a very loaded schedule. Starting off the day with 7 a.m. Eastern, Skyward Sword Randomizer 2021 Winter Tournament Seeding Race number 4 on CSR main. Then at 9 a.m. Eastern, we have the OOTR Standard EU Weekly. That'll be on CSR 3. At 10 a.m. Eastern, we have the Standard Tournament Season 4 Winners Bracket Round 2 between FMZ and F Cariosa on CSR 2. Then at 11 a.m. Eastern, we have Winners Bracket Round 2 again between Dylan Meeble and Ryukane on the main ZSR. At 1 p.m. Eastern, we have the Ocarina of Time Vanilla Championship Series Season 3 Challenge 10 on CSR 2. At 2 p.m., we have Losers Bracket Round 1 of the main tournament, Wooden Barrel versus One Shot on CSR 3. At 3:30 p.m. Eastern, we have the Minish Cap Randomizer Weekly Race on the ZSR 2. And then at 4 p.m. Eastern tomorrow, we have the OOTR Random Settings League Winners Bracket Finals between Marco and What the Hell's Happened. And we'll wrap out the day with a fun final Season 4 match between the Winners Bracket Round 2 between Felix and Sparks. We've got quite the schedule out the wazoo, and then we have plenty more to be had also with the Challenge Cup. So you can check that out at twitch.tv/thesilvergauntlets if you want to check out even more OOTR action, as if we didn't have enough here.
Speaking of which, though, that Challenge Cup, while they're not being restreamed, 2 of them are happening at 2 p.m. So that's like a 4-person multi-stream if you want to catch that.
We've got plenty of matches to be had because we're currently in the middle of our group stages. But that will be it for us. Any final thoughts here before we head on off to raid?
Don't
Watch JoJo.
Don't stick your hands in actual molten rock lava, just water, because molten rock lava will hurt. That's my final thoughts.
Watch JoJo.
Thanks for watching, everyone.
Thanks for
So-
the
Y'all have a wonderful night. Thank you so much for
Indeed.
allowing us on here, and we will see y'all next time. Bye-bye.
Thanks for watching, everyone. We're going to go say hi to ZeldaSpeedRuns, and I will see you over there on commentary soon. Merci, Icola, for coming in at the end to say GG's. Thank you for racing, Icola. Thank you, Bundy.